Looking for the best digital piano without wasting money on the wrong one? Let's walk through 5 popular options ranked from weakest to best so you can confidently choose the one that fits you. This is the weakest option on our list, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. The RockJam RJ761 is designed as a true beginner keyboard, especially for kids or absolute first-timers who just want to explore music without any pressure. What you get here is a very friendly setup. It comes as a full starter kit with a stand, bench, headphones, and a sustain pedal. The large sound library and rhythms make it fun to play around with, and the USB connection lets you connect to learning apps. Compared to others on this list, it focuses more on fun and accessibility than realism. That said, the limitations are obvious once you compare it to the rest. The keys are not weighted, so it doesn't feel like a real piano at all. The low polyphony means notes can drop out quickly, and the overall sound quality is basic. If you already play piano or want to build proper technique, you'll outgrow this fast. This keyboard is best for children, casual players, or anyone testing the waters for the first time. If you want something closer to a real piano experience, the next option is a clear step up. Also, links to all the products in this review at the best prices are in the description under the video. Sitting just above the RockJam, the Alesis RECITALPLAY gives you something the first keyboard doesn't: a full 88 key layout. That alone makes it feel more like a real instrument and opens the door to learning proper hand positioning and range. This keyboard shines when it comes to variety. With hundreds of sounds and built-in rhythms, it's great for experimenting and keeping practice interesting. It also includes a generous accessory bundle, which makes it appealing if you want an all-in-one purchase. Compared to the RockJam, it feels more grown up and flexible. However, when you compare it to higher ranked models, the weaknesses show up. The keys are touch sensitive but not weighted, so you still don't get that true piano feel. The sound engine is fine for beginners, but it lacks the depth and realism found in more piano focused models. This is a solid pick for beginners who want full-size keys and lots of features without spending much. If your goal is realistic piano playing rather than variety, the next piano in the ranking is where things really start to get serious. And if this breakdown is helping you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more honest reviews. This is where the list takes a big leap forward. The YAMAHA P71 is often considered a gold standard for entry-level digital pianos, and it earns that reputation by focusing on the essentials. The fully weighted keys feel much closer to an acoustic piano than anything below it on this list. Yamaha's piano sound is clean, clear, and expressive, and the simple control layout keeps distractions to a minimum. Compared to the Alesis, this feels far more like a real piano meant for learning and practicing seriously. Of course, the simplicity cuts both ways. There are only a handful of sounds, no flashy features, and no built-in recording. The polyphony is also lower than the higher-end home pianos here, but honestly, these are trade-offs many players are happy to make for better feel and sound. This piano is perfect for students, beginners with long-term goals, or anyone who wants a realistic practice instrument without extras. If you want more power, stronger speakers, and a furniture-style design, the next 2 options move into true home piano territory. The Donner DDP80 takes everything the Yamaha does well and pushes it into a more home-focused setup. This piano feels solid, sounds rich, and looks like it belongs in a living room rather than a bedroom corner. The key action is smooth and responsive, and the higher polyphony means you won't lose notes during complex playing. The built-in speakers are noticeably stronger than portable models, and the triple pedals add expressive control that serious players appreciate. Compared to the Yamaha, this feels more immersive and complete. The trade-off is flexibility. You don't get many sounds, and there are fewer built-in features beyond piano playing. It's also larger and less portable, so it's not ideal if you need something you can move around easily. This is a great choice for players who want a dedicated home piano with a realistic feel and strong sound. But if you want the most complete package with learning tools, accessories, and value combined, the final piano takes the top spot. At the top of our ranking is the AODSK UPB83S, and it earns this position by offering the most complete overall package. This piano is designed to feel like a true home instrument while still being beginner friendly. You get fully weighted keys, strong polyphony, and a triple pedal system, all wrapped into a furniture style design. What really sets it apart is the inclusion of learning features, demo songs, and accessories right out of the box. Compared to the Donner, it feels more welcoming for beginners while still being capable enough for growth. The main downsides are size and weight. This is not a piano you casually move around, and the sound quality, while good, doesn't quite match premium brands. Still, when you balance features, value, and usability, it stands out. This is the best choice for beginners and intermediate players who want a complete home piano experience without upgrading later. If you want one piano that does almost everything well, this is it. If you're ready to choose your digital piano, check out the top options using the links in the description under the video. And if this guide helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more straight to the point reviews.